Hello fans, welcome to Susie Health Tips. What happens if you stop eating sugar for 14 days? The first thing you need to know is that the intake of too much sugar cannot be consumed in the body. It will be converted into fat and cholesterol, which will lead to obesity, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, and other cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases. Research has shown that sugar lovers had 2 to 3 times the risk of death from heart disease than ordinary people. Excessive sugar can also increase the burden on the pancreatic islets, affect pancreatic islets function, and increase the risk of diabetes and fatty liver. In addition, clinical studies have shown that excess sugar is combined with the collagen and elastin fibers of the skin, resulting in a glycation reaction. Glycation reaction is one of the main causes of skin aging. Therefore, a dietary pattern that does not eat any added sugars can be very beneficial to your overall health. The main goal is to cut out all added sugar and foods high in added sugar within 14 days, including bread, biscuits, cakes, candy, ice cream, cookies, soda, sugar-sweetened coffee drinks, and so on. 1. After 14 days of quitting added sugars, you will notice 9 things in your body. The first thing you would notice is the shape of your face would change from being puffy and become slimmer, and you will lose weight in your midsection because your liver is releasing fat. You will notice that your skin is firmer, more elastic, is incredibly radiant, and wrinkles are reduced considerably. At the same time, your weight is slowly decreasing and your body is also much healthier. Note that there are only 2 fuel sources in the body, fat and sugar. Given the choice, the body always will burn sugar over fat. But when you cut out sugar in the body, you are now left only with fat, and your body is now forced to live off fat reserves in your body, starting with your liver. 2. You will experience a lot of benefits and improvements in the eyes, brain, arteries, and kidneys. There are 4 main organs that are going to be affected when you stop eating sugar. Your eyes are definitely going to improve with less blurriness. The eyes are very sensitive to sugar. This is why diabetics patients sometimes develop a condition called diabetic retinopathy. This occurs when the main nerve in the back of the eye, the retina, is destroyed. The kidney is another organ that gets hammered with too much sugar. If you eat too much sugar, you may end up with sugar in the urine or protein urine. Here the sugar causes inflammation and rushes out of blood vessels that go right through the kidney. This condition is called diabetic nephropathy. If there's too much sugar too in your arteries, it is called diabetic artery disease or vascular disease. So when you cut the sugar intake, the inflammation on the arteries and vessels will start healing again. Then your fat and cholesterol levels will improve drastically. When you take sugar out of your diet, your nerves start healing up too. Especially if you have a diabetic condition called peripheral neuropathy, where the ends of your nerves in the bottom of your feet are being destroyed due to too much sugar, that will start going away with time. When your brain starts healing, it starts with improving cognitive function, so you have good memory, better focus, concentration, positive mood, and general happiness. Diabetes is a disease of too much sugar in your blood. So the obvious approach would be to eat less sugar if you're diabetic. Medically, lifestyle and genetics are the 2 major causes of diabetes. With lifestyle, it could be obesity, lack of exercise, or urbanization due eating too much dietary sugars and carbohydrates. 3. There will be decreased urination at night because less sugar leads to less water stored. So when you eat more sugar, it will triggers more urination. You're going to notice that you get up a lot less during the night to pee. Take note that water follows sugar. If you eat sugar, it goes to your bloodstream and gets filtered through the kidney and will trigger more urination, especially at night. A simple solution is just to start reducing the sugar, and you will find. Just cut the sugar out and you slept through the entire night. It does take a few weeks, but to salvage your sleep is so important. 4. Your body will turn to produce more energy from stored fat instead of sugar fuel, which produces less fuel. Note that the fat stored in your body has a lot more calories than sugar. When you are burning sugar, your body is constantly hungry and craving for food, but when you're burning fat, you are no longer susceptible to the ups and downs of carbs. So between the meals, your body should live on fat. So when you stop eating sugar, you are going to be running on fat constantly in between meals, and this is going to give you a tremendous amount of steady-state energy through the whole day. Your brain too is going to feel a lot better. 5. Your craving for food will go away, because even if you do not eat, your body will be satisfied by your own body fat. The reason why your appetite goes away between meals is because even though you're not eating anything, your body is eating its own fat between meals. So it takes just about 3 days to get rid of the cravings for sugar by not eating sugar. It's not that hard for anyone. These include fruits, honey, and a lot of the other hidden sugars as other main carbs like bread, pasta, cereal, crackers, biscuits, waffles, pancakes, muffins, alcoholic beverages like wine, beer, sodas, and the juices. It's all these other carbs that turn into sugar that is making a huge problem for your body. So when you stop eating carbs and start switching to fat burning, you will start feeling so good with mood and cognitive improvements, an amazing body with fitting clothes, slimmer face, and no craving of sugar. 6. You will experience less pain, stiffness, and inflammation, and you may also notice that your dependence on medication too is reduced. Your inflammation, pain, and stiffness is going to also improve with more relaxed arteries, which means your blood pressure is going to come down tremendously. So your need for medication becomes a lot less as your inflammation is going to come down. Most inflammation inside of your tissues, arteries, eyes, kidneys, nervous system amongst others will improve. The inflammation deep inside the arteries are actually making the artery walls thicker with less space for blood to travel. This makes you more susceptible to clogged arteries. So when you give up sugar, more blood will flow to your tissues. 7. Your water weight and fat will be reduced. This will lead to many health benefits that come with weight loss. When you cut carbs, you're going to lose more weight. You will lose a lot of water weight initially because wherever there's glucose, there is also 3 times the amount of water. So stored sugar is like a fluid-filled sponge, and you'll lose about 5 kilograms in the first 2 weeks of cutting out sugar, which is good. But the bigger challenge is to tap into your actual fat and start losing weight and gain all the other benefits. If you try to diet with too many carbs, then you're just going uphill. Note that carbs convert to fat and cholesterol. So most of the fat in your liver comes from consumed carbohydrates like grains, bread, pasta, starch, potatoes, etc. 8. Your skin will become better due to a drop in inflammation. With a decrease in inflammation, your skin acne and dermatitis, like red rashes, will improve. That's one of the things that changes the shape of your face, because that puffy face is excessive carbohydrates and water. 9. When you stop consuming sugar, you may start to improve insulin resistance. One of the most health issues that people have is insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone triggered by sugar and carbs. When you increase insulin, it's because of carbohydrates. So your body may develop a resistance to sugar and reject it. You can also have glucose intolerance, which is a form of resistance, and this is all about receptors in your body. So when you consume a lot of sugar over time, your body is resisting it, and the sugar does not connect anymore because the body is putting up a barrier. It's becoming very intolerant with insulin. If there's too much insulin, that's very, very toxic and dangerous in the body, so your body develops a resistance against it. So if you keep eating more carbs, you will arrive at a situation where we have a lot of insulin being produced in the body, and the pancreas that's pumping out all this insulin will get so tired. It can't compensate for this barrier or this resistance anymore. It gets tired and stops producing as much insulin. This is when you get prediabetes, and diabetes is when it can no longer compensate for the situation. So there is not enough insulin to push the blood sugar down. When you have insulin resistance, you basically have a slow metabolism situation where you just can't get less than 75 kilograms. Even if you diet and do exercise, your body will not let you get below that weight. This insulin is also needed for other things like the absorption of potassium, magnesium, vitamin B1, calcium, vitamin D, and many others. But if you cut out sugar from your diet, you improve insulin resistance and increase your absorption of all these nutrients and amino acids to build proteins. The cellulite on your legs or butt will start improving, you get more muscle, a better body shape, reduced fatty liver, decrease risk of heart disease, stroke, and even cancer. Try to stop eating sugar for 2 weeks and see how you feel. I am going on a zero sugar journey from today, the 1st of February, and will update you on my experiences on the 15th of February. I hope so many of my fans will be taking this journey with me so we can all enjoy the numerous health benefits it brings. Let me know if you are on my team in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to keep up with updates. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.